Rightio. Welcome to the album artwork show. And today we are going to be looking at some of my 12-inch single covers. As I'm moving, everything's been pulled out of nooks and crannies and packed away, and so when I've got a box of 12-inch singles to look at and pack up nicely, I thought, okay, let's pull out 20, and I did, and this is what I've ranked them. There's some unusual stuff in my record collection. This is when I was young and was buying music every week, going to gigs every week, young, free and carefree. Oh, to go back to those days. Okay then, so I've picked 20 and here we go. So coming in at number 20 is a single from 1981. Got to number 14 in the charts, and it is Yellow Pearl, Phil Lynott. This in the UK, you know that it was Top of the Pops theme. And the cover's not, it's just yellow pearl, just bright yellow. Yeah. I forgot that I'd got this. It's been collecting dust. So yeah, got to number 14. Good track. Okay, coming at number 19. This goes back a long time. I used to do discos at my youth club in these days, and I was just started work, and I got this, and it's Blue Monday, New Order, 1983. You could only get it on 12-inch at one stage. It's a good track. Bit different for me, but I do like it. Except the cover's not that inspirational, is it? Never mind. Okay, you're going to love this one. Coming at number 18 was it's a song from 1985. It didn't chart. It's called Like a Virgin by The Lords. Now look at that. I mean, yeah. Don't look at the bride. There's bits hanging out all over the place. Yeah. It's not a packed version, actually. Really takes the Michael out of the song. I forgot I'd gotten that one. God, did I buy some stuff in the day. Okay, coming in at number 17. This has got to be one of the most superimposed covers ever. It's a great song. It's Say Say Say, Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson, 1983, got to number 2. Now, that picture, that looked, yeah, it's a naff picture. Where they got that idea from? Good song though. I really like that song. Coming in at number 16. One of my favourite songs from 1984. Got to number 5. It's Self Control, Laura Branigan. I do love that. It's a great picture of her, and I do love that guitar riff right at the beginning. Absolutely stonking. Okay, coming at number 15 is a Canadian singer, Canadian rock singer. Her name's Lee Aaron. And this is a single 1980. Only Human. Didn't do anything though. Good album. I've got the album as well. It's pretty cool. This is a good track. If you like your Canadian rock, and if you like your rock chicks, that's a good picture of her. Okay, coming at number 14. No, 1986, number 19 in the charts. Status Quo's Red Sky. It's got to be one of the most campiest pictures of Francis Rossi ever. Yeah, it's not the best cover, is it? I do like the Red Sky. I mean, it's probably one of the better tracks off the In the Army now. A bit rocky. Okay, number 13. This has been in a show before when we did the funny tracks. It's Spit Him Image, number 1 in 1986, the Chicken Song. I haven't put the video in the playlist, but what I have, I've got a clip of them doing this on Top of the Pops. It's absolutely brilliant. That's a great song. Really takes the mickey, doesn't it? Okay, number 12. One of my favourite artists. One of my favourite singers and writers ever. 1986 is Sledgehammer, number 4. We will be featuring Peter Gabriel's solo stuff at some stage. They've all been listened to, they're just waiting to get a slot. Great track, love the video to this. It's in the playlist, one of his finest songs. Okay, just missing out in the top 10 this one. 1987, only got to number 74. But it's Roger Waters' Radio Waves. I love that colour on the black. And if you've noticed in sort of my schedule, if you've seen my schedule posters that I put up every week on Facebook, Twitter and that, you will notice it's a black background with some fluorescent writing. Very good. I like it. It's very draws you in, doesn't it? Oh, we'll have that. It's a good track as well. I do like that track. Okay, coming in at number 10. Biggest selling single of 1984. Got to number 1, of course. It's Bandaid, Do They Know It's Christmas? Made you all think, didn't it? Got all the nice Christmassy things, and then we got the 2 little nippers in the front. Make us why we went and brought this. I think everybody went and brought this. 12 inch is pretty good because you get Phil Collins drumming on it and Paul McCartney. This is Paul McCartney, and yeah, couldn't find a decent enough version of it on the 12 inch version, so I've just put the ordinary video on for that. Okay, coming in at number 9 then, another chap that's been featured. I think he was my 2nd or 3rd show, Mr. Mike Oldfield. This is Moonlight Shadow from Crisis. Got to number 19. Got to number 4 in 1983. Great track. The 12 inches a little bit different. Got a longer extended guitar solo. But in those days, I used to buy the single, the 12 inch, and if it was on a different mix on a cassette, I'd get it as well, as you do. Okay, coming in at number 8 is 2 of my favourite people in music. It's called Shortcut to Somewhere by Tony Banks and Fish, 1986. I just love that picture. You've got Fish in a Genesis t-shirt and Tony in a Marillion. Isn't that cool? Okay, coming in at number 7, a band that we'll be featuring in a couple of weeks' time, part of the John Lord story. Perfect Strangers, 1984. Didn't chart anywhere in this country, but it did get to number 1 in Poland. And yes, this one's got that limited edition sticker on it. Yes, I got one with the limited edition sticker. It's got knocking at your back door on it, and it's got an interview with them, which I think was done round about when they got together. It's quite a good interview. Talks to the band. It's worth having. It was worth having just for this interview, because there's a thing about Roger Glover saying that he doesn't practice the bass much to Richie's disgust. Great song. Knocking at Perfect Strangers is a fantastic song. Okay, coming in at number 6, another good band we've had featured on the channel. It was last week actually on the Then and Now. It's AC/DC. 1986's number 16. I said everything was from 1986. Who made who? What's good about this single is the B-side. You get a live version of Guns for Hire, which is absolutely brilliant. Cool cover. There was a cool video as well, as you will see. Okay, coming in number 5. Another song from 1983. This one got to number 3. Eloise, The Damned. I love this track. One of the best versions of this song I've ever heard. I found a clip of him doing it in Albert Dock with the orchestra. It's absolutely terrific. The 12 inch is brilliant. It's got an extended guitar solo and the beginning's different. Really good track. Okay, coming in at number 4 then. Another brilliant track. Another great song, A Kind of Magic. Queen got to number 3 in 1986. I love that cover. Obviously that's from the film The Highlander, and that's Kurgan. Come up with a great, it was a great film. We all went to see it, obviously. Oh, Queen are doing the soundtrack, we'll go and watch that. But it turned out to be an absolute belter of a film. Pity the other ones weren't, but this one is just awesome, and it's a great soundtrack, and they made some great songs for this album and film. Okay, coming in at number 3. Yeah, I forgot I got this. 1984, got to number 4 in the charts. It's a song that has been around for years. It's Nelly the Elephant by the Toy Dolls. I love that picture. It's a punky version of this. If you've never heard it, watch it in the playlist. It was very popular at discos in 1984. You put this on and everyone were pogoing, and it's quite a join-in sort of record, and I just love the cover to that, and I totally forgot I'd got this. Okay, number 2. Again, 1986. Got to number 14. There's so much good about this. It's so funny, and it's another appearance by the Spitting Image Puppets. Land of Confusion, Genesis. This is so good because this is sort of one of the Beatles covers, done like a Beatles cover, of course. And I love it, and I love the video. One of my favourite videos. It's very, very funny. Brilliant track. One of the best ones off Invisible Touch. So what was number 1 in this random pick? Came out in 1987. Got to number 16. And I've got about 3 or 4 copies of this single. Got it on a limited edition white single. It's Still of the Night, Whitesnake. Best song on that album. We'll be doing Whitesnake, of course, full ranking, as John Lord was in the band, so we'll find more out about that. But the single cover was absolutely stunning, and I do like that picture. Okay, that's again some of my weird and wonderful music. Might do another one at some stage, but next week we go back to the normal sort of thing. I think I know what we're doing, because you'll find out later, but While we're on the subject, someone's actually said to me, "You've got some really good autobiographies, rock books." They said, "Why don't you rank them?" So I might actually do, as a special, just rank some of the best biographies and autobiographies at some stage. Okay, well that's all for regular shows today. Don't forget we'll have the little catch up, update, etc. And I'll see you all for that. So take care for now.